Hey, what's going on, B-Flight? This is Sergeant Catalan, and today I made this video so that way I can basically do a little walkthrough on the material that we received from Sergeant P-Corps regarding the Google Sites and everything else that was included. Um, so basically, this was just a run through while I was creating my Google site and better explain the ins and outs if you're having trouble setting yours up. So. Okay, starting from the beginning, I'm going to skip over Google Maps and Apple Maps. Hopefully you guys already read the 4-hour rig and the explanation why this was created um, by Tech Sergeant Royan. But we're going to go into Google site. So obviously everything's hyperlinked, so you can click on it. It will take you to basically his Google site and then how to create one. So how to create one. Um, so yeah, I mean, click on it and then obviously it'll show you how to start one, but the explanation's pretty well. I'm a visual learner, so this is obviously the reason why I created this video. You can go step by step on it, and obviously find other sources how to help you build one. But yeah, just take a look at his so that way you know how he set his up, and you can see he has 4 different tabs, pictures, descriptions, step-by-steps, information. Um, and so we're gonna go into the one I created just to show you from the beginning. So once you create one, obviously you need a Google account. You'll log into Apple sites and you start basically from bare from basically nothing. So if you ever own a MySpace page, this is exactly what this is. You upload a picture and then you write something and then you just kind of scroll down and continue. It's very simple, very user friendly. Um, so to begin with, you basically type, you highlight text box and then you write whatever your title is going to be, and then you click title, and then that will automatically populate it up top as the basically the tab if somebody wants to get there quickly, like a hyperlink. And uploading pictures is simple. Just click the image, upload the photos, and then put them there, and you can stretch fit to size. And this information here, this is all his stuff, and this basically my with my edits, with my life edits, obviously. But the information that he put there is basically just like mine, so I didn't have to put a lot of changes to it, except for the, like I said, the life experience part. So now, how does it work? All that stuff. This is all copy and paste, guys. So this becomes, to a certain extent, a copy and paste project because he's done all the work, and when the only thing we have to do is basically fill it in with our information. So once again, type the title, type in title, and it'll go straight to the top as a reference, and you can continue on. See, it's just real simple. And how I transfer that from the phone document is basically I just emailed myself that document and just kind of copied it from my desktop and pasted it back into my blank um, Google site. So yeah. All right. So yeah, it also includes one of the pictures. I sent myself that picture because it was pretty legit. So uh, it's kind of just took that and yeah, just copy. And this is where all my stuff comes in. This is where your pictures will have to come into play and kind of mimic his template. Um, and then want more information, this is where it gets a little bit more, you can customize this a little bit more. The document, I downloaded a document from his Google site. I put it into my hard drive, and then I embedded it into the Google site. So if you see this button right here, it says drive. Let's go ahead and click on that. You should have already downloaded the document. So you just kind of click it, go to recent, and since I downloaded it yesterday, it should be should be right here. So just click on that, and then I'll ask you, okay, do you want to insert it? And then obviously you say yes, and then you stretch to fix. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll show you real quick. See right here, and then you can put multiple documents up in here too, so you can even put the initial employment application up here if you want, but you can stretch and fit it whatever size you want. Obviously we already have that, so I'll go ahead and delete it. YouTube, um, yeah, so moving on, you got a YouTube. You got a feature for YouTube, so just download a picture of YouTube. You can use his and download to your image and then transfer it over, and then you create a Air Force Recruiting YouTube button on the right side. There's different options. As you can see, this is where you get your map option, YouTube option for the videos, but right now we're creating a button, so that way the person that's looking at this can click on it and they get redirected to the YouTube official recruiting page. So you just saw it there, so we'll just go up here to the browser, copy an address, um, and then show you how it works. Very simple, very user friendly, and just paste and then insert, and then you'll get a button, and you just have to highlight it and move it to where you want it, stretch it out, so it's you can obviously place it wherever you need to place it. And yeah, we don't need it, so we're just going to delete it. So continuing on, we also have the Air Force official website. Um, Obviously, you want to have that in there. And what I basically did, I went into airforce.com and I screenshot and cropped a portion of the picture, and I placed it in here, just so that way it looks a little neater. The information is it's copy and paste um, from the original Google site. Um, so yeah, just go ahead and download it to images and then transfer it over and then stretch to fit. Um, Very simple. And then obviously create the same button as you did for YouTube, but only for the Air Force website. Then you can see here its name and airforce.com. Continuing on, you also have the tools for the AFSC listing building tool. And I'll go to foreverwingman.com, and then Instagram, social media. You want to make sure you have this in there. Obviously, you want to make sure you have some good posts up there. It kind of just shows your activity, showing that you're present. Um, and yeah, just load it up there and put it. And the button also will have the link that'll redirect them to you. So something that I learned was that basically aside from Instagram.com / after that is your handle. So it's super easy. You can just put your handle there and / and then update it, and that's your button for your social media. So, and then maps, there's an maps option to the right side that you can put. They'll ask you for your address, and then they'll find it, and then they'll post it there, and you can stretch to fit. And now we're looking at the published version of this site, and as you can see, it's pretty clean. So you can put as much time into this if you as you want. There's different templates, there's different options that will basically uh, increase the eye value. I like to say like the eye appeal to the page. But this is just the basics. It only took me about say 2.5 hours to do this, and now I can basically I can go and send this to somebody and not have to have that long conversation with them. So right now you can see like I have issues with the video that I put here, and that's because the videos that I have on YouTube are set to private. So I have to go back to my YouTube manager and basically make those videos public, and I'll show you the end result. So yeah, at the very bottom is it was shippers shipping out, signing, um, and obviously the call to action down there, which is relatively small phrase to say come and start the process, send me a text. So but right now I'm going to show you how to upload a YouTube video onto this Google site. So once you hit YouTube, you'll basically type in your YouTube video name, and then if you find it, this is just an example, you'll click on it and select it, and what basically happens is it gets transferred over to your Google site, and then obviously same rules apply, stretch to fit, and you go from there. But like I said, right now I have to just made my videos public, and here they are. Now they're basically testimonials, the call to action basically, from people. Let's watch one real quick. So I don't think you can hear the audio, but anyways, you can definitely go in there and click on it, and then you can hear these guys basically tell other people are watching the site, hey, come get your contract, come get it today. And obviously we're on the news too as well. So all right, so going back to the main document, he put Tech Sergeant Ruyan put the other tools in there that we can utilize. We can use the this option here to basically shorten our URL. Very simple. Just go to the very bottom where it says shorten link. Don't go into get started free, which I did. That just takes you somewhere else. Kind of wastes your time. But just go to the bottom, shorten link, type it in there, and you'll get a shortened link. Basically, that you can utilize to share with everybody else. And I'm just going to go through it real quick so you guys can see it. You just copy your URL and then go here. Pretty self-explanatory, but visual learners, they have to see it. There. It's there. You kind of just hit shorten, and then it'll generate it. And there it is. Then now you can utilize that as your shortened URL. And you can obviously share that with in different platforms. Okay, so the next item is the QR code generator. It's a pretty simple process. You just basically attach your URL to the generator, and it's kind of loading the page right now. So, and then you'll get this QR code that basically you utilize your phone, and it'll just take you to the Google site, and then the applicant from there on will basically do his or her homework in regards to reading the material that you have on that site. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty simple. You just generate it, create it, you transfer it to PDF, and then once you have it on PDF, you can transfer that image, crop it, and place it into any type of ad or flyer that you have, or put it up in the front, especially right now because we're not in our offices. I'm sure that other people are still thinking that we're open, so they can easily take a picture of it and get the information. So here's the final product in PDF form. So next we're going to go into the analytics portion. I know this Technical Sergeant Ruyan kind of said that this was an extra step that if you wanted to include, you could, but I think it's very vital, especially since we run off of numbers. We want to see All right, if you're questioning if this Google site's actually worth your time, this is going to answer those questions for you, especially if you're using it correctly, on how it's being received by the public, how many people are visiting your Google site, and how long they're spending there. So to create to add analytics, you need to create an analytics account. So you need to sign up, basically. So you go to the um, same routine, account name. We're going to use AF Marina, and then there's disclaimers. Obviously, all of them are checked. Recommendations. Click next, and then we use web, and then we're going to attach our URL there. Make sure you delete the HTTP, and then drop down boxes, some more suggestions. Go ahead and save. Um, that's that's it for that portion. Now we have to retrieve our code, our tracking ID, which we'll basically attach to our Google site. So we have to copy it, then go back to our Google site and open it up. And then under the little gear, we're gonna go under analytics and go ahead and paste it in there. And that is set. There's no save button, so exit out. And then if you go back, see, if you go back and go back to analytics, you'll see it's there. So it takes 48 hours for it to start tracking information. So it won't reflect anything right now. So if you go back to the analytics homepage, you will be able to see, you track the numbers. Let's see, let's go back. So go to home, and right here we start basically um, tracking everything for you to review in the future. Pretty neat, I think it's important, my personal opinion. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. I hope this video helps you getting this task done as fast as possible. Um, so if you have any questions, just hit me up. But yeah.